What's up, guys? Chuck here. We're back checking out another bass today. And this bass is the Yamaha TRBX604FM. The FM stands for Flame Maple. Let's go over some of the stuff here. It's got this kind of like ruby red flame maple finish here on the top. Looks very nice. Check out the tone control. It comes with little markers here. It's an active passive bass. You see right here, this is the volume, pickup balance, bass, mid, and treble, and this treble acts as a passive tone control. It's got kind of a Fender style badass bridge here. These are Yamaha's custom pickups here. 24 frets, 38 millimeter nut width here. The tuners on the back, I don't know what they are, but they're okay. On the back here, natural finish, very smooth. You got a 4-bolt neck attachment. Battery door, it's not connected to the body, so when you take this off, it kind of flies off, but once you clip it in there, it stays in place. Another nice feature is this bass has a battery indicator, so when it starts getting low, this area right here will start flashing red. That's a nice touch. Finish is very beautiful. Same with the back of the neck here. The end of the fingerboard, it's not rolled. It doesn't feel rolled to me. But out of the box here, this bass was set up very well. There's like no pokey fret ends, nothing sticking out here, no dead spots on the bass. One minor adjustment I had to make was raise this E string a little bit. It was a little low to my taste, but I raised it up easy enough here. Yeah, so this is the Yamaha TRBX604FM Flame Maple. So let's get into it and start checking it out here. So right now it's passive mode, both pickups fully on, and we'll start going through the tones you can get out of this. So let's get started. Very nice. It's got it's basically kind of like a jazz bass. That's what this is doing. I believe these are single coil pickups. Because one thing I noticed, like the output on these is not very loud. I have a bunch of different types of basses. Usually on my amp, I have to run about like on 3 on the dial. For this one, I had to turn it up to like 5, just to get like enough output to feel like it was, you guys can hear it and all that stuff. So I don't know. It's got a single coil thing, and it's but when you got the volume up, it sounds very good. So that was both pickups fully on. Let's take the tone to about 50%. So on the tone knobs here, they all have detents here. So when you take the tone down, when you want to passive side, you got a nice detent there. That's pretty cool. So let's see how this goes. take the tone all the way off. Cool. So get the tone back up. Let's check out this the neck pickup here. Pretty respectable P-bass tone out of that. I was pretty impressed with how that sounds even better when you start taking the tone a little bit out. So this is the neck pickup 50%. Let's hear that sounds. Cool. Let's take the tone all the way out. Yeah, that is very usable, this neck pickup there. That sounds really good. Let's take the tone back all the way up, swing the balancer over to the bridge, and let's see what we got here. Yeah, and that sounds kind of what you would expect from like a back jazz bass pickup. Does have more body to it. That's a plus in my book. May not be what you're looking for, but I always like my back pickup to be a little more fuller. At least when everything's maxed out. So let's take the tone to 50%. Bridge pickup. See what we got there. Cool. Wow, extra low end, getting a little bit of that bass information in there. That's cool. Take the tone out, see what we got. Yeah, I like that too. Max everything back out, get the blend centered. Now we're going to cut this into active. So before I cut it into active here, I'm going to pre-center the treble knob. So that's one of the disadvantages of using your treble knob as your tone control, is when you cut it open. If you have this maxed out, you you're gonna be your signal's gonna have the treble boost effect, so you have to like re-EQ. But it's still a nice that they give you that option. You know, ideally, would you like your own separate knob? Yeah, but a lot of basses don't even give you passive tone control, especially at this price range. So let's cut it on. Well, let's hear what the volume is. This is passive still. Active. So there is a gain boost when you go active. That's fine. You know, for me, I don't like large jumps in gain boost. I like to kind of you know, switch over and not clip the amp, you know, if I need to on short term. But this is not clipping any amps here, and that's a good jump, but it's not crazy. So start from the beginning here in active this time, and then we'll start messing with the preamp. Yeah, that's cool. So let's do a mid scoop here. Actually, I just did that. So this is what you just heard was the mid scoop. And all right, the knobs were messed up. So one thing of that note here, although it does have a detent, very easy to pass it by. It's almost like turning a safe a little bit. So if you're in a rush and you're like trying to go up, it's very easy to miss. So yeah, we'll just start over that section again. My bad. So everything's centered out here for real this time. All right, centered, active, everything fully on. This is what that sounds like. And just because that active passive test was kind of tainted a little bit, here's with an active passive again. This is active. Again, not very much gain boost there. So let's do the mid scoop this time. Bass and treble set to flat here. Bring the mids back in. Treble cut. Yeah, that's cool. Bass cut, treble, and mids both set at noon. Cool. Let's boost the bass. Yeah, a lot of boom in that. So that was a bass boosted 100%. For those that like that, let's take that to maybe about 20% boost, and hear how that sounds. Yeah, that's nice. Cut the mids all the way. Let's do a treble boost about 20% also, and bass maybe a smidge more. Okay, not bad. You can zero out the preamp here, and this is what that sounds like. So everything's fully cut. And then let's bring everything back in one at a time, back to flat. Let's hear how it sounds like. Add the mids back in. And finally, the treble. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Yamaha TRBX604FM. What a long name. Yamaha was my first working bass. Back in the early 2000s, I had a RBX704 in black, and I'd say that's my first real bass. That's one that actually kind of like did recording, played shows with it. On this channel, there's like a playlist full of old band recordings. almost the entirety of that, maybe except for maybe one song, was recorded with the Yamaha RBX bass. Very similar to this one. The only difference with that one was it was a fully passive bass that it had a volume knob, a pickup selector, and a tone control, but it had an active boost switch. So in this case, if you wanted to use it like that, you would use this switch as like an active boost. And all I did was just had everything maxed out, and that thing sounded killer. It's a little bit different pickups, but it's kind of got the same vibe. Pulling this out of the box, almost every Yamaha pulled out of the box has played perfectly out of the box. So, like, if you're looking for kind of like a a lot of people are talking about Sire and stuff, and they make great stuff, but the Yamaha, do not sleep on Yamaha. It's like $629 or something like that, brand new. This is killer as far as like the features go and playability, especially with the neck. I mean, this is really cool. If I ever see a RBX604 around that's kind of like in a really good or better condition, I'd buy that back in a heartbeat. But till then, I got this thing. So I highly recommend this one. These go on sale. You can find them on the used market for maybe like a little over $400. On sale maybe for like $550 or something like that, and that is a killer bargain. Yamaha makes some great stuff. So if you like this bass, definitely check it out. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.